So I had just a call with Nick. He is a cassava farmer in West Kenya. So I like to share the story of Nick because we've been talking for quite some time now, but we haven't launched any projects yet. So to some farmers, that's not good because I'm slow to launch any projects, and I won't have any bad feelings about those farmers who left and look at other venues. This is fine, because they need to earn a living and they cannot wait. But Nick, the good thing about him is he's not just knowledgeable in cassava, but he's also an engineer. So he produces and makes his own solar powered dryers for his cassava. And we never stop talking and brainstorming about ideas on how to be unique and how to provide real value on our cassava, right? Because cassava, compared to coffee and cocoa or cacao, is not on that tier of list. So cassava is somewhere in the middle. And cassava is also widely grown in other countries like Latin America, Southeast Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, and others. So there's a lot of competitors. So I asked Nick, how do we stand out among the others? And that will be our edge. Now, I cannot fully disclose what's Nick's plan, especially to, because we want to create $1 million startup project, Agitex project, in West Kenya, in his country. And we want Nick to have a steady and large sustainable enterprise for years to come. So I'm just sharing this to you, but that there are resilient farmers like Nick who never stops thinking on expanding, on enhancing his farm and his crops. So I suggest that you do that too. Doesn't matter what crop or livestock that you have, but you have the mindset and positive mindset of Nick, the cassava farmer.